sorry we're late, and that's because of me. We could have been started this a long time ago,
Oh,
but
oh,
but what's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV,
Jamar 4.
and we're here for a new episode of the Prelude. It's been a minute. It's been how long?
Oh,
About
ooh.
since June.
Right, since June. I said, ooh, not the last one was in June, child. Look, a lot been going on, but we
Yeah,
here now.
yeah, it's been since June. The last time we interviewed somebody was Robert Ray from Chasing Dallas. That was our very last interview that we had. But thank you. But I appreciate you guys tuning in though. And there go Carl talking about us being late, saying it's ghetto. It was a very ghetto reason for me being late, but it is what it is. But we're here anyway. So with that being said, okay, our guest, the first guest that we've had for the last couple of months, is the perfect guest to have because he is known as the firecracker chasing Atlanta, as well as a dog groomer, as well as well as a funny person. You know, I'm getting to know him as a person as time goes on. He's very fun, very cool, very different from the person that you guys perceive him to be on the show. So with that being said, we're gonna bring in chasing Atlanta's very own Dominique.
What an introduction, my God.
Yeah, because I walk out like that, I live for it. Welcome to the show, friend. How you doing?
I'm good. Over here raising these children.
This is a single mama. I'm a mother.
Bitch, I'm a mother. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, period.
It's like it's very urban over here, so we keep it real.
Yeah. That's the only time Jamar gets to be urban.
Okay, because I'm a white woman after that. But so Dominique's been on our show before. Actually, the last time that Dominique was here, he was paired with Troy, and that was like an iconic interview, bitch. That was iconic.
Yeah, because then the dog
The dog
go into
birthday,
labor.
it was everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've birthed on your damn show.
Yeah, that's how you do it. And since the last time he's been here, we've both won awards for our boss babes.
Yes. I got mine in the living room. I got it from Troy last week. I just got my Boss Baby Award.
That is crazy.
So it's fresh on my heart.
But but you know what? You will always be the 2023 winner.
2023
Right?
Entrepreneur Year. Okay.
Okay, are you gonna come for 2024? You not trying to be nominated?
I like to let the girls get their shine. I ain't no hater.
Okay, period.
That's
Well,
why I was like, girl, y'all got it.
well, since it's been a little bit since you've been here last, and Scotty's gotten almost to 50,000 subscribers. There's some new people around who may not know who you are. So tell us a little bit about who you are, what it is that you do, and an interesting fact about yourself that the audience may not know.
Oh wow. So my name is Dominique Reedy. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I am 32 years old. A lot of people don't believe that, but I'm 32. I'm a web series personality and celebrity dog groomer in the Atlanta area. I also do many other things. If you watch Chasing Atlanta, you'll know a lot about that. But yeah, I'm just in Atlanta living my dreams on TV, cutting up every now and again, every Wednesday. And something people may not know about me is I'm a loner. A lot of people think I be like out every day, but I be in the house. Mm-hmm.
Is he froze?
Who, me?
Jamar.
Oh, she froze, girl. God, oh, froze. She got that big ass house, ain't got no signal,
Hold on, wait a minute.
and she just skinning and
He
grinning.
just texted me saying, "Did I freeze?" Yes, you did.
Froze
Okay,
like,
StreamYard was doing this again. I'm so sorry.
okay,
Okay, there
girl,
you go.
So
come on back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes,
but you still
Okay, girls.
froze.
I was like, girl, everybody stop.
you need to call Xfinity TV.
StreamYard. This is urban.
Not them doing this when we first come back now.
Okay.
Okay, you good now.
Hello.
You
Yes.
good now.
Hello.
You good now?
Okay.
All right, bitch, we gonna go tell you
Okay.
something about.
It was delayed for a second. All right. Good.
I'm ready. I'm ready when y'all.
Okay. So one of my new favorite questions to ask is, how did you navigate your queerness as a child? Because I know like people of LGBT.
He gonna have to get some Wi-Fi.
Oh Lord. Okay, there you go now.
Hello. Is
Cause
it?
you keep
Are we back?
yeah, you back now because it keeps messing up.
Girl. StreamYard. Hello. Anybody out there? Shit.
Yes, but you gotta let it stay
Anyway,
still.
I'm gonna ask the question again. One of my favorite questions to ask,
Go ahead.
girl.
You got it.
Oh, I
Studio.
think he froze again.
Leave the studio. We gonna come back.
You wanna
Because now
bring him
y'all
out?
are frozen.
What? We're frozen?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go out and come back in.
Cause we good.
Cause
Period.
I'm like, like, what the fuck? Like everything that could go wrong at this moment is going the fuck wrong right
But
about
you
now.
having a good time. That's all that matters.
Yes, that is all
It's
that matters.
you. Last time you seen me, I was asleep.
That's about right. That is about right. You were asleep.
Knocked out.
Knocked out heavy too. Like, yeah, you were definitely asleep.
Was I snoring?
Now you wasn't snoring. Now I ain't gonna
Okay.
say out there. Yeah,
Did I look like I was peacefully sleeping?
you were peacefully sleeping to the point where you told Jamar to put the outfit on top of the car so you could go and get it because that's the only way you was gonna get the outfit.
Girl,
But
the laptop is the laptop is fucking up, so we gonna go over here by the phone. Hey, how y'all doing?
oh, so you on a laptop?
I'm on my phone now.
Oh my god, get it together, girl. Come on, you trying to be fancy and shit?
Hell yeah, bitch. Cause, girl. Well, let me get the question out while I set up everything. But one of the things I like to ask is, how did you sort of navigate your queerness growing up through your adolescence? Because I think like everybody has like their own journey of how they sort of come into themselves and sort of learn more about who they are and how they navigate the world. So how did you sort of figure that out as a teen growing into adulthood?
That's a very good question. Wow. I really don't think I did navigate it because I tried to hide my queerness as a child, surprisingly, because I had an older brother. So, like, it was hard for me to just live out loud where I'm from in Birmingham. But I did watch a lot of reality TV. I did, like, dive into listening to a lot of my favorite artists, which end up being women like Rihanna and all that. And during the summers, my grandmother used to have us come down to McDonough, Georgia. So I used to always be in the kitchen cooking, in the garden, just doing feminine things that I felt comfortable around my grandmother to do. So I mean, I guess that's how I navigated it. You know, just did feminine things when I felt comfortable to do.
Is he froze again?
Probably.
Oh my god.
He gonna have to sit down.
Okay, there we go. You
Don't
good?
know.
Yeah, do it like that. We're gonna have to do it like this now.
Okay, y'all can hear me, girl. Because girl, I don't know what's going on.
Just how I navigated it. You know, just expressing myself when I could, how I could, secretly, most times.
But she's an out and proud homosexual now.
Hmm.
So tell us an update on your dog grooming and like your other creative endeavors. I know you've been dibbling and dabbling across other things as well. So what's going on these days?
Dog grooming these days. Um, I'm booked daily. Every day I go to work, my schedule is maxed out, and which is a blessing because I remember when I first. Yeah, I'm booked and busy. I'm blessed. I'm still doing like my creative directing. I got some photo shoots lined up early next year. Yeah, and I'm just diving into many other things in 2024, and I'm excited to show everybody.
Yes.
We can't
And ain't
wait to see it.
no spinoff before y'all say that, girl. The fuck? They be like, oh, you gonna get a show? You need your own show. I'm like, girl, they ain't ready for all that.
You think they not?
I think they not. The production not. But we gonna get into it.
Oh, well, never mind. Then.
Because
Okay.
many things I've been trying to do, but we're gonna make it happen. I'll say that, so I'm gonna shut my mouth before I block my.
Big.
Okay. So we've seen you on the Chasing platform, and we know who you are on the Atlanta scene. But who are you when you're at home alone and don't have to be quote unquote on? Like, who is that person outside of that?
I'm just like this sweet little jelly bean. Like I'm soft on the inside. I really am. I'm such a sweetheart. Like at the house, normally I'm with my dogs. I may have like a friend or two over. I don't do a lot of company. You can ask about that. I don't do a lot of company.
She in bed by 9:30.
In bed by 9:30. I live a very chill, soft life. You know, like Summer Walker said. Mm-hmm.
That is very true. That is
You
very
bared witness to the shit.
yeah, that is very true. The only company that he has when we come over is his dogs.
And I got a new fish.
Oh Lord, not a fish. I did not.
Really? Did you have the fish the other day? I didn't see it.
Don't worry about him. He was him.
Oh. Oh.
So we know you get to work with celebrities like Missy Elliott and Coach D with your grooming. Is the experience any different with them opposed to non-celebrity clients?
I mean, I would be lying if I say the experience isn't different because ultimately I am getting like literal free meet and greets. You know, I don't work with the assistant. I don't brag much on the show about my clientele because that's just not the bitch I am. But I've met Jacquees, Dreezy, Missy, Quad, Toya. Like I done met the girls, you know, but humbling experience because I treat them regular, they treat me regular. Now I don't charge them any different, but my celebrity clients do tip me well, and I also have regular clients that tip me well. So, in that aspect, it's the same because the money get made, so they are my friends.
I know that's right.
Period. Now, is what you're doing now making you happy, or is there any other career, anything else career-wise that you want to tap into besides dog grooming?
Career wise, like my main source of income is gonna always be dogs. You see, I got dog paints in my house. I just love dogs. I won't say I love animals because like rodents, snakes, all this shit, keep it. But dogs, I literally go to work and I'm happy and I'm fulfilled and I know I'm making a difference. You know, a lot of people have older pets. A lot of people have pet with behavior issues that I can have that experience. So I'm out here making people happy. So it's gonna always be a rewarding, you know, experience when I go to work, which is a beautiful thing because a lot of people go to work and hate it every day.
Yeah, me. Shit. Look, I'm ready to replace this job. Honey, no shade.
Got-
One day, all that. So we've seen you film seasons 4 through 6. So how would you rank your experience filming each season from first, second, and third? You know, with first being the best, you know, second being the mid, and third being the poop.
This season is number 1.
Really? Okay.
Season 5 is number 2, and season 4 is definitely number 3.
Really? Why is that?
Girl, I didn't know what I was doing on season 3. I knew I had it, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was just balls to the wall. Like it was a bit much. And what I didn't realize was this shit is being filmed, it's gonna be played back, and you gotta answer for every fucking thing you said and did. And I wasn't prepared for that at that moment. Talk to me today.
I know that's right. So now I know what I'm doing. Okay, so at the beginning of this season, we saw you share a bit about how you were navigating your breakup from your fiance and sort of picking yourself back up. And so now that you made it over to the other side, what were some of the key things that sort of helped you make it through that tough time?
A relationship with God and
Mm,
waking up, and it is more than a relationship with just God, like, oh my God, I'm gonna pray, but actually waking up looking for that guidance day by day. Like, Lord, just guide me. I don't know, where my next meal might be coming from, but I also don't worry about it because I know God got me. And through long as I get up and do my part, which is going to work, interacting with my clients the right way, getting a tip that I was not expecting. And by the end of the day, bitch, you already know I make my money day by day. Like, I have days when I go home with $500-$600, and I wasn't even expecting it. But I know God gave me this talent, so yeah, God got me through everything. It just kept leveling up. Like, it got easier and easier the more I just grounded myself and realized where my help was coming from.
And we're glad that you didn't give up because I know there was times you was trying to go on back and
Girl, you
reverse.
already know you got the phone call, bitch. I'm moving to Birmingham. He was like,
Hey,
but
that's
not this season. I'm like, girl, fuck this show. But
girl, and here
I
she
wouldn't have came
is.
back, girl. Some of these girls' stories would have been lackluster.
Oh my God. Well,
Shout out to
let,
me.
shout out to you, bitch. Let's talk a little bit about the infamous freaking frack, shall we? Because you shared that, during the off season, you felt there was some level of distance from Troy specifically. So what were some of the things or behaviors that you noticed during that time that didn't really quite sit right with you?
I wouldn't say me and Troy talk every day, but we talk literally every other day, or we gonna see each other on the weekends. That wasn't happening. And what made me realize something really was up because like we still follow each other on social media, so I would still see him out and about with his everyday friends, his friends he had before he even met me. Now, where it got
Mm,
weird was around January. Not only was we not talking, but now I'm looking at his social media and he's out with the cast. Not just the cast, but bitches that I still, like, I'm not gonna tell you who to hang with, but it's just like, bitch, if you talking to them, why the fuck you ain't talking to me?
Mm.
That's all it was.
mm, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. 'Cause I feel like people were trying to make it seem like it was so much more, like there was a dude involved and all that extra shit. You know how the people be.
I fuck my man or something, but no, and that's the thing. I wasn't mad. I was not. I swear to God, right-handed Jesus, I was not mad, but I found it weird, especially as we got closer to the time to film. It's like, bitch, these hoes literally hate our guts when it comes to seeing us together. Like, they would love to tear that apart, as you can see on season 6. They would people the bitch would whoever the golden bitch is, they would love to be the girl to tear Troy and Dominique apart. And it's just like, girl, like, what are you getting out of this? But
Girl, I mean, I don't know. People just do what they do. We never know. I just always assume when things like that happen with my friends, I just assume that they got something going on that they can't really talk to me about, or it's something outside of me. It's not my fault. That's usually how I try to do
and that's why I let it breathe. Sometimes you just gotta let it
it.
breathe. And I was just like, I'm not gonna force it. I'm not, I'm here. The moment you call my phone, I'm gonna pick up. I mean, my lines of communication was always open. So that's why I could be so chill about it. I'm just,
Hmm.
girl, I'm not mad at nobody, but can that not happen again, please? Thank you.
Go ahead, Scotty.
So the new season, we had a newcomer, but they're not necessarily a newcomer. By the name of King Kane, who was stirring up the drama. Now he made some allegations that you all said crazy things about Troy. You called him trash. You said he was beneath you, etc. So can you share your side of how that conversation with Kane went as far as your friendship with Troy is concerned, since it was something that happened off camera?
Okay, so over the break, this is before I did not even know Kane was gonna be on the season. I did not know he was in the talks of being on the season. It was literally like Kane has been in Atlanta for 3 years at this point. So if he was gonna get on, he would have came on last season in my mind. So, anyways, he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, Neek." I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "What you got going on?" I was like, "Just chilling. Just moved in my spot. I had just moved in my townhouse." I was like, and this is right after I got out the hotels and had my situation where I didn't have a place to live. So I'm excited. I want to show my friends like, hey, you can go through some. And knowing Kane's situation, he done told this now, but Kane was living in the hotel too. So just for us to have like a relatable story with each other, I was like, I want to show him like, bitch, I got about that shit, ho. Come over, let's smoke, kiki, catch up, because we don't talk every day. But like, let's just catch up, and I can show you my spot. So he came over. We would just talk about random shit, little web series shows that was out at the time, other shit. But the conversation went to Troy. He was like, I seen Troy, what's going on with y'all? And I was like, I haven't talked to him, but I feel like we all right, but I don't know what's going on because we haven't talked. He was like, well, so did something happen? I was like, no, nothing happened. I was like, I feel like if he called, that's what he was like when you said, if he called your phone, he gonna pick up. If you call his phone, he gonna pick up and say ain't nothing wrong. I was like, if he called my phone, I'm gonna answer. I was never like digging at Troy. It was just stating the facts. Both of y'all, my friend, I'm gonna tell the truth. He was like, well, did something happen? I was like, no. And then I was like, well, if anything, I try and uplift my friends, so I really don't know what the issue is. I never said he was beneath me. I never said I'm the upper echelon. I don't hang out with bitches who I think is trash. It was just like all this shit he was saying. I was like, bitch, I'm never denying the fact that we talked, but I didn't say what you're saying. So it was just a lot. And I couldn't believe he came on the show and did that. It really hurt my feelings, but I also don't give a fuck.
So he embellished a lot, you feel like?
He embellished like crazy. Like, but let's be real. When it come to me and Troy, everything I said was a fact, but I wasn't saying it in a malicious way. Like I wasn't downing him. I did photo shoot opportunities. I did make sure that we made those things happen. Or if he had a podcast, I'm like, hey Troy, what's up with the next episode? I'm that friend, and I'm not gonna apologize for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's really why my feelings were really hurt. That we weren't talking. I was like, damn, bitch. And the full circle to see that Kane came on the show, I was like, so now mind you, after that conversation, I didn't hear from Kane. So once I seen him, it was on the show, and I'm like, my biggest thing was, did you do all of that because the season was coming and you knew you was gonna be on the season?
Mm-hmm. I don't even know when that decision was made, but I remember all that stuff was kind of happening around when Oliver was filming his show and all that chaos was going on. Because I remember I was there when he asked Troy that question.
I remember the day Oliver invited me, but I was just like, I wasn't in that place to be around the girls, but it really did hurt my feelings. Like, damn. Because me and Kane were close. Like, even on the after show, he said it like, bitch, I done helped you move. I literally was literally at work with 8 dogs. And that bitch called me and said, Neek, I really need you. I got to get out this room and I'm trying to move into my spot. Can you come help me transfer my shit to my new spot? I literally left dogs at the salon for 2 hours just sitting there to go help Kane move out of hotel into his apartment. So doing little shit like that, it was like, even if I did run this bitch down, which I didn't, why the fuck are you attacking me and putting me in the shit as if like Dominique dogged you out? Damn. Where my gas money, bitch?
Oh. Oh Lord. Go ahead, Scotty.
So we're about to get into the Kendra question. Now, you and her had a bit of a run in the first episode of the season. She mentioned some comments you made about her that she was hurt by. Do you know which comments she was talking about that set her off, and what is your relationship with Kendra like today?
So she got mad because I said she needs better dresses and better wigs. I do hate that, but I'm an honest friend, like a bitch. Like, and it wasn't even an attack on her. It was more so Wayne. It's like you got this girl, which is a superstar. I always say that Kendra's a star, but no shade. All of us can be polished up. I can look at season 4 of myself and say, "Bitch, you need better this and better that." That's just life. You got to elevate. You got to grow. You got to stay with the times. And I feel like Wayne had her left back in the time. So in that moment, I had to remind him, don't worry about me and what I got going on. Worry about your artist. And she needs better dresses and better wigs, which she got. And today we're great.
Okay. All right then. Okay, so in the second episode, we see you having to sit down with Anthony, your ex, and some of the audience didn't understand how you could be cordial with someone who placed you in a compromising position last year. How were you guys able to keep your relationship the way that it is?
All of us adult differently. When it comes to me, I have learned that communication is best. Anthony reached out to me to do that scene. I agreed. I set it up. He wanted to talk. I feel like at this point in my life, I hold no strife towards somebody that did me wrong, long as you're willing to change and do better. And that's what he did. He wanted to change and do better, but doing better is him doing better with somebody else. That is fine with me. But that's my best friend of 8 years. We weren't just in a relationship. That was my best friend. And some messed up stuff happened toward the end, but I won't deny that's like one of my closest friends, one of the people that know me the most, that knows my family. My family knows him. I know his family. We linked in. I'm linked in with his little cousins that still live in Atlanta. Like, I'm not gonna just throw all of that away because he wanted to be with somebody else. I'm okay with that. I'm grown. A lot of people still are immature in the mind. So of course they'll be like, nah, fuck that bitch. Now some exes, yes, but it's okay.
Hmm.
It's okay. Like, I have my own place. You know, I've never lived alone as an adult. I'm 32. Not to say I had a roommate, but I mean, essentially, that's what a spouse end up being when you split bills and stuff. Like, I've always been with Aunt. I was with Aunt since I was 22. That's a baby. So
Right.
at that point when we broke up, I was 30. So it's like, girl, moving on. We all right.
Man, when you show me that throwback picture, I said y'all grew up together.
We were babies, and that we moved to Atlanta with a hope and a dream, and he doing his thing with the fitness training. I'm doing my thing with what I do, and everybody living, everybody happy. I just seen him like a week and a half ago. Him and his boyfriend. I just seen both of them.
Okay, period. We
Well, that's a
love the
good thing.
maturity
That's a good
and
thing.
growth.
Mm-hmm.
So Anthony lets you know that Wayne had hopped in the DM,
Mm-hmm.
which ultimately led to the melee of the season. In Wayne's green screen, he asked, like, why do you care? Like, if y'all aren't even dating anymore. So, can you share, like, what it was about Wayne going into Anthony's DM saying what he said that upset you?
Um. So where I'm from, I was raised around. Like I said, I was like the only gay person in my family. So I was raised around hood niggas and drug dealers. I'm all about respect. You gonna respect me, you gonna respect my bitch. You know, as my dad would say, like, you gonna respect my bitch. I don't know who the bitch was at the time, but he was talking about my mama. But like, I'm being respect. So you're not gonna play in my face and disrespect me. You know that you're jumping in his inbox to start some shit. So I had to show him that, bitch, I'm the bitch for the job. Like, if that's what you want to do, I will show you why not to do it. I wouldn't hop in nobody on this cast ex inbox. I wouldn't hop in none of their ex's inbox. Not Oliver, not Troy, nobody on this cast, because that's disrespectful.
Mm.
But a lot of these girls were raised differently. So it's like, girl, if they didn't teach you, I will. And I bet she won't do it again. And she got
Oh.
like, why would Anthony even tell you that? Bitch, because like I just said, we're friends. I'm messy, he messy. And he know I get off on this shit. So bitch, here we are. Your little friend in my inbox.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised, and I saw people were like, they couldn't understand why he was mad. I'm just like, he could have just been saying, "What's up?" This, that, and the fourth. But my thing is like, you should have known by the way that Anthony sort of showed it. Like, I don't even know why he hit me up. That it
Jamar,
was
you know
strange.
this man. You'd have been around Anthony. Like y'all still cool to this day. Anthony don't
Hmm.
even speak to people that's in the same room. So why would you think that y'all was never cool? Like y'all was never cool enough to be hitting him up like, "Hey, what's up?" Bitch, he don't give a fuck about you. You in his face and y'all didn't have conversation. So
Sure. But I mean, like, I could definitely understand why he thought it was strange, because he probably was like, well, we don't normally communicate. I just want to know, like, is there something going on? So I think like that's where Anthony was coming from at the time. I was just like,
mhm,
some people had different feelings. I just was like, that was just how I saw it.
that whole
Um,
up the wrong tree. That's all. Realize all these girls wanted an issue with me at the beginning of this season. I don't know why. And some of them still looking for their moment. And you already know, bitch. I'm gonna give it to him, Jamal. You already know what's coming, bitch. But it's a lot of these girls that's like, ooh, let me get into it with Dominique. Like, okay, bitch. Okay, that's what you want to do. It's like, hey, Thompson, you want to fight me, Nick? It's like y'all hoes are gonna push me to literally slap the shit out of you.
I that was so Kate is so extra.
Well, I'm sure we'll get there.
Kate is so extra. So I saw you mention on a different platform. I think it was either Instagram or somewhere where you said that they only showed like a small portion of what Wayne was saying before the melee actually happened and the antics. So, what can you share that also happened that didn't make the episode?
Oh my god, that whole girl. Okay, came out there. Y'all seen that? Came out there with the little bag or whatever. So this bitch started talking about how he wanted to get in the boxing ring and what else that hoe was doing. She, of course, was still talking about how him and Ant was friends, and it was just a whole bunch of bullshit. And what I do think is that he thought he was gonna come out there and clear me. Because there's something else that didn't make it. I was like, girl, you coming out here with all these gags and all that, but your jokes aren't landing. But the audience told him, even though he didn't put that portion of when I said it in there, but like, bitch, your joke's not landing. And why would you ask me to get in the boxing ring with you? Girl, for what? And I asked her, I said, how much are you paying me? He said, bitch, I ain't paying you a motherfucking thing.
Why you say it like that?
Because you already know, bitch, that's how he said it. And I was like, well, bitch, I said, we're done with that. We're done with that. Because, girl, if you're not going to pay me, bitch, you're not going to box. You think you're going to pull a Tommy and Natalie moment on Zeus? Bitch, you got your ass slid out there and you would have got your ass slid in the ring. Girl, and if you got your money right now, bitch, we still can get in the ring. I'm sure you want a rematch. And, bitch, you think you're going to pull a stunt at the reunion. Bitch. All right.
It was her getting up and being like,
Y'all see it like Kendra.
yo, Kendra. Smoke your
Let me
cigarette.
jump on me too.
Look, I live for it. That is iconic. That seed, that barbecue seed, is probably one of the highlights of the season.
Yeah, we
It
jumped.
was.
If we didn't do shit else, we jumped this bitch off.
Y'all did.
So, in the next episode, we see you at the candle making scene trying to sort of de-escalate the problem as Kane and Troy started to butt heads over the he said, she said shit. So, like, what was going through your mind in that moment while those two were doing this?
I was like, finally, they gonna get it out, and we finna be done with this shit. I was hoping. I really was. I was really hoping, like, girl, get it out. I'm not gonna let y'all fight, and let's be done with it because it's not worth fighting over. Now, I'll let y'all fight if it's worth it, bitch. Slap the shit out that whole Troy. But if it's not worth it, I'm gonna just be like, girl, especially when it's pertaining to me, like, it, baby, pay it does. Y'all see, I didn't give a fuck. I don't see why y'all give a fuck, bitch. I need a t-shirt. Don't give a fuck. Like, just don't. Because my point in just being by myself is that I found happiness. And it's just so many unhappy bitches on this cast that just walk around angry, looking for shit to be mad at. And it is sad. It
Who
is.
are the unhappy bitches?
It's some. You see them on your screen. They be
Lectures
unhappy.
full of
They
sex.
fuck liquor and other shit. It's crazy.
I was just trying to get some clarity here. But okay.
And that's feeling too much on the season because me and said person hasn't really butted heads yet. But yeah, the girls.
Mhm.
Okay, so in the first few episodes, we've seen you touch on new ventures such as acting in the deception, creative directing, Tramel's music video. So can we expect to see your handprint on any projects like these in the future?
Yes, yes. I can't speak on them now because I do have an artist I'm working with right now, and we're getting all of the logistics together as far as the video shoot and everything. But yeah, when the camera's not rolling, Dominique's life still keep going. Like it is what it is. I'm the same bitch year round. I'm working. I'm just trying to make a better life. And it sounds so corny, but I'm trying to make a better life for me and my dogs. Like I would love to get to the place where, I'm closing on my house, my dog's got a yard. Like, that's what keep me going. And one day I hope it can be a child.
Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
You want
Everybody
a third baby?
Yes, I want a little girl. Her name gonna be Dominique Jr.
Girl.
So at the pool party, after y'all went to about 75 different locations, y'all finally landed a nice spot. And Kane and Troy started going at it again about his antics, and he even approached you while you tried to remain calm. Tell us what was going on in your mind in this moment where him and Troy was getting into it, and then you and him started getting into
You about to fight me, Dominique?
it.
So, okay, him and Troy get into it. I was like, okay. He told Will of them I called them trash. My homegirls them paid it. I live for my girls. My girls like, girl, anyways, what Nick could be saying. But so once I seen him doing that, I was telling him like, girl, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you. I'm on the same page as everybody else. I'm sick of talking about this shit.
Right.
Like, leave me the fuck alone and out of it. Like, if you still want to yell, and it's like you can't talk to Kane. I'm trying to talk to you, and you are losing your fucking mind before my eyes with a sun hat and a motherfucking plastic damn trench coat on in the middle of the summer. But I was like, okay, he gone. Troy said, one want you around here anyway. Troy left. Now, this bitch came back. After he got choked up, this bitch came back round the pool. Still want to talk about the shit. And that's when I said, Kane, get the fuck on, bitch. Get the fuck out my face. I'm trying to enjoy my Memorial Day. And bitch, you are killing my motherfucking vibe. So we got to sit down and talk because it's my girl. And like Troy said, bitch, we all on the healing journey. As a friend circle, we really trying. I don't care what nobody fucking say because bitch, we would have been drop kick a lot of these hoes. But
Not drop kick.
yes, ma'am, God. But so she got us to sit down and talk. I'm trying to hear this bitch out. And it's just like I said, it's no talking to him. And it really hurts my feelings that me and Kane went through a season where we didn't really get to show people the friendship that we once had.
Mm-hmm.
It really sucks. The bitch is a hoop, she's a kiki, but this side, I ain't never seen this side of him. And it's okay. Because he had the option to show me all sides of him when we first met. He chose not to. But the Kane on camera is crazy.
She is an actress. I call her actress.
Jackie Chris, Mama D, it give me like, oh girl.
Well, even though we're only about halfway into the season, what more can we expect from season 6?
More explosive moments. The girls aren't done. I think the girls sizing each other up. Now, we're officially, like you say, about halfway through the season. So at this point, the girls can size bitches up. They just waiting on their moment. Cameras,
Oh
They
my
decide.
God.
The girls know who they want their opponent to be. They know,
Not
and
your
y'all gonna see
opponent.
it. Y'all gonna see it real soon. That all the girls just gonna start just losing their fucking mind. But it's a lot of positive moments that are to come as well. You know, the therapy session. I'm so glad y'all got to see that. And you
Mm.
know, we really out here chasing. It's some girls that don't lose sight of the mission.
And I just thought about this too. I didn't think about this initially when I was coming up with some of the questions. How were you and Rico Castadon able to sort of come to Jesus moment over the off season? Because the last time we saw you hold together, y'all was, giving perk 30s and reading each
It's
other down to the reunion.
30 period. Um, Rico reached out to me over the winter, and you know, we started back following each other on social media, which was the first step. He'll like my stuff, I like his shit. So he had just hit me up. He was like, hey, you know, I basically, you know, it's not verbatim, but he was basically saying the season about to start up. Let's not go into it, you know, beefing, you know, basically extending the olive branch. And I told him, like, hey, if you got something going on, just let me know. I'm more than happy to come support. And that's how I ended up at his photo shoot.
Mm-hmm. Well, period. We love to see the growth because I was like, child, it was real bad
I
last
want
year.
the woman, but she all right. Because I couldn't get my hands on her like I wanted to.
Girl.
But we passed that, Rico. If you in the chat, I love you, Rico.
We are moving forward, amen.
Pushing forward.
So, if this is indeed the last season, what do you hope your legacy with Chase of Reality is?
Oh,
Good question.
I just want everybody out there to always know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Never give up on yourself, even when the world give up on you. Like, I feel like my story has shown that. Like, just keep pushing, and you'll finally get there at some point. As long as you don't give up on yourself. Always be a bad bitch. Always own the room. Um, and be authentic. I feel like I have been very authentic through and through, the good, the bad, the ugly. And yeah, I feel like I've shown people that it's okay to support. All I do is pull up to people's scenes, supporting them, not looking for cameras, not looking for none of that. Like, I'm just a huge supporter. So I don't know. I just feel like I want to show people that you can just be yourself. Be yourself, and it's okay. It's okay to be yourself.
Praise the Lord, saints. Everybody say amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
I feel like
Love that.
I feel like I did good. I feel like I did good. Out of 3 seasons, I feel like it progressively got better for me. I don't care what the audience, you know, I care about the audience. Like, let me not say it like that because I love them down. But
Hmm.
I don't take the comments to heart. I don't, good or bad. Like, I just want to continue to be me and not let others' opinion of me alter who I think I am because I know who I am.
I agree. And I think that's a life lesson that a lot of people should learn because it's like you really have to do what is best for you and what feels good for you because everybody else is doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
as well. You might as well.
And that's why
So,
I try to push therapy, all of that. I'm just gonna toot my own horn real quick. Now I know that they had therapy sessions on Chasing Reality, but let's be real. I bought the therapy to Chasing Reality. Okay.
and you did.
Also, that scene that y'all just seen,
We threw you in. They threw you in at the end. It says, "So you
y'all
said Miss
should have put the
Kendra."
producer credit on there too. Like, scene produced by Dominique.
Girl.
Yes.
That was your producer credit at the end.
But you know, fuck all that. I don't even need all that. It's just the fact that it happened that makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit. Like when I was watching it, I was like,
It was great.
hey. I was like, okay. Period. Hey y'all, chill. I'm sorry, I have company. My house cutting up.
Nah, you fine. We almost done. We're gonna tell the babies we're about to get a daddy back pretty soon. So would you return for any future projects with Chase some reality?
I'm always chasing it. Whenever you call, I'll be there. I think Michael Jackson said that. Look over your shoulder,
I'm screaming. He did. He did. So at the end, I'm just gonna be a little bit messy, just a little bit, just
baby.
a
You
little
know I
bit, just
like
a little
this.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, I've never denied it.
bit. So outside of your own, who do you think had the best confessional?
So far,
Confessional look.
I live for Tony with the red hair and the choker.
Yes.
Period.
I don't know.
Cleared the girl.
She chewed it. She chewed it. I was like, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite scene of the season so far?
Favorite scene, favorite scene, favorite scene. Gripping Wayne ass up. Let me start. Let me be.
Girl. Go ahead, let it be
Um,
yourself, bitch.
the therapy session. I mean, it was long, but
It
it
was
was neat.
amazing.
Yeah, it was needed.
Very much so needed. What was your least favorite confessional look?
Least favorite. Um,
You can say it.
I think everybody been doing good.
Oh, girl.
Least favorite. I mean, it's hard because it sounds shady. It sounds shady, but I didn't really care for Kane in the cheetah print top. I just didn't.
Because that was round one, right?
Yeah, and I'm not body shaming, but Kane he still dressed like he's a slim girl.
Is it?
She chunky.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Then she called me an ugly dreadhead bitch. She's chunky.
When did that? Did I miss that? Was that part of the after show or something?
I said, "Oh girl, you got some motherfucking nerves, bitch."
Oh
But
God.
we gonna be all right. I'm gonna cuss her ass out at the reunion though.
Oh, we know.
I know it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I just want y'all to remember that. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Who would you say is clocking in the most this season?
Tony, Tonka, Rico, Oliver, me, of course. Jay. I enjoy Willow Confessionals. Not gonna hold you.
Will ain't got the sense the Lord gave him.
Um, yeah.
Okay.
I
The
think
girls
I
are doing.
to Troy doing her thing, but I also feel like there was an understanding that Troy already told everybody, including production, girl, I'm coming on, but not too much.
Right. So it's like it's not even like a thing.
Yeah, it's not a thing. So people probably like, why you didn't say Troy? It's like Troy already told these folks, like, girl, all right. But yeah, I mean, my sister Drew, she clocked in, but she be clocked in on other folks' shift, and I need her to clock out.
Oh, oh wow.
Honest
Oh,
answer.
wow. Well, if you were to compare yourself to an Atlanta housewife this season, who would you be and why?
Atlanta. Atlanta's just not them girls no more. So
Well, I mean, if you want to expand it to the entire Real Housewife franchise, you may.
I would say like I'm like a Candace type of bitch. Like,
Oh God, not Candace.
yes, I love Candace. Um, I'm like Karen Huger.
I love Karen. Karen is. I used to read her that first season,
What
but she
Karen
is a
said,
king.
walk with me.
Oh my God.
She's entertaining. She's great TV. I will say that.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I try not to compare myself to people. I just try to be myself. You know, I'm a Kiki type of girl. A lot of these housewives use our lingo. So ultimately, which chase of reality person do you want to be?
Ooh.
Period. That's where we at now. We gonna claim it. It is what
Yeah.
it is. We don't
But
strive.
it's gonna take them putting us on the major network for the people to realize that, because this is where it's at.
Always has and always will be, child. No shade.
Imagine if we was on primetime TV. Do you know how many people would be kikiing every Wednesday? I'm talking
Bitch, I'm
about
telling.
mine.
Just put us up there. That's all I'm asking.
You
Just
know
put us up
what?
there.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna add this in. This ain't even on the list of questions. If Chasing was to get picked up on a major network or even streaming, who would you? What network or streaming service would you want it to be on? Because if it's
Oh,
because I even thought Go ahead.
I'm about to say, who got the biggest check? Like, shit. I just want to make sure
Bravo.
everybody takes care of, like, from production to cast, but I guess that's not the question. Um, shit, MTV. Um, oh, if Oprah got a check on, because bitch, we'll take over Love and Marriage. Y'all wouldn't even know what Love and Marriage was.
It's boring now anyway. So
Yeah, y'all wouldn't even know what Love and Marriage was. So we can collect all their checks, all Melanie them checks. Um, but also Zeus.
oh God, not Zeus.
Only listen, hear me out. Only because I watched an interview where they're trying to change the aspect of the app. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't have baddies and
They
stuff,
need
but
to.
imagine if they added like a chasing reality in there. A
They
chase
need it.
Well, they actually, because their problem is these people have no storylines. They have no stories. We don't get to know them. What if they had a show where they actually do get to do that? But you also get a bitch that gets slapped the fuck down to the ground too.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. You need a balance. Because otherwise, like, I feel like if you go too far into the bullshit where they just fighting the hell out of each other just for the sake of it, then it's like it gets boring, it gets dull, it gets
Yeah.
repetitive,
But at the
and
end of the day, them hoes getting checks over there.
they do,
They getting
they
checks.
do.
So not to say that's gonna be my first pick, but hey, shit, Netflix.
We can start somewhere. You never know.
Netflix. I mean, it don't matter. Long as the residuals there, I think we're gonna be all right.
So we've well, let's Scott. Do you have any last minute questions that you think of before we close?
um, because you took the game away, so I just
I had to revamp it.
yeah, I understand. But nah, I don't have no further questions, Your Honor. No further question.
So, Dominic, at the end of our interviews, we always like to ask our guests, get some feedback. You know, did you enjoy yourself down here to the Prelude? Is there any feedback that you have for us? What would
Y'all
you?
messier, but I guess I'll live with it.
Because it's like,
I was ready. I'm ready to bitch. Mm-hmm.
Nah, because I was trying to get you to be messy, and you gave me pageant girl answers.
I am being mad. No, I mean I told you who had the worst confessional.
I
but you
wasn't
see,
talking
we
about
can't
that.
be.
You said there's a bunch of miserable bitches on the cast, and I said, "Well, who are the miserable bitches?" And then you was like, "You know who they are. You see them
Oh,
on the screen."
okay. So far from what we've seen, we see that motherfucking Kane is always angry and yelling. J Twan is always angry and yelling. Wayne is just upset with my existence.
Oh,
Not being upset
Like,
with your existence.
now you finna get me yelled at because now you gonna think this shade, and it's like, it's not. It's not. It's just what people are watching, and I'm people,
mm-hmm.
and that's
I
all.
mean,
Like, I feel like honestly, I see a lot of myself in J Twan. I will also say that because I was that person that used to go straight to 100, fuck it, but
Um, Nikki asked, "Who would you smash on the cast?"
past or present.
Sure.
Why not?
We already know one.
I
Yeah.
uh, I think that's it. From Atlanta.
Not to
I
count
get.
everybody else winning.
I guess just Atlanta, since that's the cast you were part of.
Yeah, I mean, who else?
I, I would know what you're.
And I can't bump persons with my sister, so it's like, and not
No,
bump persons, because I mean, no shade, we'll figure it out, and it's just in general, not for Troy, but you know, I'm a flip flop type guy. But my point is, my son and my sister can't be tugging and pulling on each other.
I understand. I understand. I know we couldn't get as many as we could get only because we're only on episode 6.
Oh,
Because it made it to.
We will be back.
yeah,
we will
yeah.
be back. We will be
But I'm
back.
excited about
Oh,
this season. Y'all gonna be entertained.
I do have a last minute question. I just thought
Mm-hmm.
about it. Who do you think you're gonna have the most smoke with at the reunion that is coming in about 2-3 months? Who do you think you're gonna have the most smoke with? Or multiples?
Multiples.
Yeah, it don't have to just be one person.
The people I just named.
So it's J20 and Kane that you're gonna have the most smoke with.
Probably. Probably.
Okay.
It's not gonna be warranted on my end, but you know I'm a responder.
Mm-hmm.
Fun is gonna hit. So it's like, girl, choose your battles wisely, and that's all I'm gonna say. Like, everybody just chill. Let's have fun, cause bitch, it can go there. But it's just some disagreements that soon come, and y'all gonna see like, what the fuck?
Girl, because we gonna definitely have to do a part 2 because we have to have conversation.
Yeah, this was pretty calm because ain't nothing like you ain't really been in a lot of drama. The most drama you've been in is the Kane stuff. So it's pretty
And
light.
The Kane Wayne with it.
Yeah, it's been a little bit light, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to come back later on down it.
You
Down.
know, I'm always y'all's. Just call me. I'll be here.
All right, well, Jamar.
I think, well, we certainly thank you so much for your time, your energy, and your presence. You gave us a wonderful, wonderful show, as always. I know you have other things planned for the evening, so we're going to go ahead and let you get to it.
Oh,
And we
damn.
thank you. Where that whore at? Oh, hey, Dario.
Oh, okay. So are we gonna end it or are we just gonna let Dominique go first and then end it?
Dominic, you have any parting words for the children?
Just continue to support Chasing Reality. Follow the cast, stream and buy their music. Thank you, Scotty and Jamar, for having me. You know, I love you guys.
Of course.
And yeah, follow me on social media, the Iconique, as you see it on the screen.
Period.
All
Y'all go
right.
follow and book through his website.
Yeah, you know, I don't advertise about booking because, bitch.
Book her.
Okay.
Book her.
I
Buy a
love
doll
it.
today.
Holiday seasons be crazy for me, but yes, book. I love y'all. Like I said, we'll do a part 2 once it get real spicy because the mess is coming. I'm sick of they shit.
Oh, wait. I figured. Okay, that's the comment that they're talking about. Is Dominique a bottom?
I'm verse. It's a flip flop type situation.
Okay, well, you got your answer. Well, thank you, Dominique.
No problem.
Well, you guys, this was another episode, the first episode in a couple of months of the Prelude, and we just had to open it up with Dominique. I'm the reason why we were late. I have had a terrible day today, but we are here. But with that being said, y'all, we're up out of here, and we will see you guys for the next one. We'll see y'all later.
Deuces.